here. This match not getting the proper introduction.
I haven't even heard a bell, Carson. This isn't a match right now.
Well, again, this was original. Oh, wait a minute, they're coming over here.
Well, Carson, match or no match. These two men brawling on the floor, no holds barred. Still no bell. Bryce Remsburg, I don't know if he knows what to do yet.
Well, again, they just came barreling out of the entranceway. These two men love to fight, I'll tell you that much. And this was originally just supposed to be an all-out war, as it said on the website. But after the actions of Eddie Kingston last night, our director of fun, Wink Vavasour, made this match for the Grand Championship.
Grand Championship on the line, yes.
Coming into this match with a bum wheel after that loss of the Hands non-title, of course, to Green Ant last night.
And they still haven't taken this thing in the ring yet, Carson, so still, the match is not started.
That's right, but my job is to call the action.
Absolutely.
Protect myself at all costs. Those two behemoths came over here by the commentation station.
Steen biting Eddie Kingston, trying to draw first blood, no doubt. The man's a savage, an animal. Look at this, we're wearing a derby. Poke to the eye there by Eddie Kingston, and now, biting him. Oh, now he's biting Steen.
Trying to bite his nose off is what it looked like.
Well, trying to de-uglify him. Now tossing Kevin Steen in the ring. Eddie follows him back in. Finally, the bell rings, and we have a match on our hands. Again, for the Chikara Grand Championship, Carson.
Right here, brought to the commentation station. I'll tell you this. This is the second time these two have had a singles encounter here. First time was back at our Synergy event back in Chicago Ridge back in April. You can check that out from our friends at smvod.com. And Eddie Kingston won that match by disqualification. Kevin Steen not won much for rules no matter where he goes, but one thing he is about no matter where he goes is about championships. So many accolades this man holds, and he is looking to leave Easton here tonight with the Grand Championship. And if any man can do it, I hate to say it, it's Kevin Steen.
Well, Eddie Kingston himself not one to stay within the rules or boundaries by any means. And if there's one man who will absolutely do anything he can to hold on to that title, it's Eddie Kingston.
And that's right, if you've seen the words that Eddie Kingston has said, either on DVDs, MP4s, streaming from our friends, as mentioned at Smart Mark, or even Event Center updates on our YouTube page, Eddie Kingston, that belt means everything to him.
Oh.
And Steen now just looking to rip that knee out of the socket almost.
Well, Eddie's had a lot of knee problems in the past, and this definitely isn't going to help matters. Oh, no!
That cannonball not even in the corner. Eddie Kingston was trying to unravel his leg from the ropes, and he was not able to escape in time. And now Steen just mocking the fans here in Easton.
Eddie's legs just turned so awkwardly when that cannonball hit it. And now Steen just stepping on the throat of Eddie Kingston. Kevin Steen, what does that mean, Carson?
I'll tell you later. I don't know why you even bring something like that up on commentary.
I'm wondering. That's why I asked, my friend. Now he's trying to pull Kingston out. Oh!
I think it's a misprinted shirt. I think he didn't want to sell it to his fans. It's supposed to say Kevin Fun.
Fun, yes.
Just like my middle initial, the F, stands for fun.
Wow. Wrestling is.
Not PH fun, but
I see.
Yes.
Right now, Steen in full control of a almost crippled Eddie Kingston at this point, it seems. Oh.
Both men on the outside. Now, the title does not change hands if it's a count out. It's a 20 count on the floor, Mantis. I don't need to tell you that.
No, you don't. I study that rule book day and night.
Well, I think you study the rule book so you know which ones to break.
That's correct.
Oh, goodness.
Oh. Kevin Steen ruthless right now. Again, going for that bite.
As I mentioned before, Kevin Steen not one much for rules, but he is firmly in control of this contest since it has been brought into the ring by Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston was looking forward to this match, I'll tell you that much from the limited conversations I've had with Eddie Kingston. But after Wink made this match for the Grand Championship, Eddie Kingston was inconsolable. He was beside himself. Eddie Kingston, the definition of a fighting champion, has defended that title against some of the biggest and best names in all of the professional wrestling world.
What do you think of that?
And he would have no problem putting this title against on the line against Kevin Steen if he was at 100%, even if he was at 80, 70%. But the damage done to that knee, I don't know how any man can fight back from that, especially against someone the caliber of Kevin Steen. And look at Kingston still fighting back.
Oh, now just fighting for his life at this point. Steen, just look at this, just holding him down, grinding his elbow, and right into his face. Fish hooking him, and just hurling those insults. Speechless, are you, Carson? Speechless.
I'm starting to have visions of the Grand Championship over the shoulder, around the waist of Kevin Steen.
That'd be something to behold.
But Eddie Kingston, a man who is all about the fight, all about heart, but fight and heart can only take you so far when you only got one good leg.
Big back senton. And at least 150 pounds coming down on Eddie Kingston. At least.
That's a low estimate there by Ultramantis Black.
I'm not good with mathematics. More of a science guy.
I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole, ladies and gentlemen. Can't really tell what Steen's going for here. Well, I know what that is. He's just biting Kingston on the ear.
Well, again, at Remsburg's discretion, he could call for a DQ at any time. For the 5th or 6th time, he's tried to bite Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston, you see there, having trouble staying on his feet, but still fighting back. You really need to be on your feet, to have a good base to... Kingston not laying down on the mat, still trying to stay up here as
Steen just stepping on that ankle, knee. Stopping that knee.
Come on, Kingston.
Kingston, he'll tell you he's a street fighter is what he is. I don't know what streets in Montreal, Quebec that Kevin Steen fights on, but he's a very effective and very dangerous person. Never to be taken lightly, as these fans here in Easton starting to get behind.
Are you saying the fine people of Canada aren't as tough as yourself, Carson? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, every single person in the world is tougher than me.
Well, yes, but
Eddie Kingston...
I'm just trying to defend my friends up north.
I have some friends up north.
No, very few. Steen with a trip. Drops the elbow. Again, across that knee.
And just scissoring that leg here. Put a lot of pressure. His body resting across the thigh. Hip midsection of Eddie Kingston as his legs just try to pull that knee almost out of the socket. Steen deceptively tough, and again, biting Kingston, it looked like, from my vantage point. If Eddie Kingston's a street fighter, then Kevin Steen is a dirty fighter.
You're an animal.
Well, he could be right about that. Kingston right now just trying to do anything he can to survive.
Say goodbye to your title, Kingston. Say goodbye to your title. You hear me? Just a good...
And Steen maybe making a rare mistake there, trying to get inside the head. You've already... And again, going back to what works for him and what has worked the entire course of this contest, which is focus on the knee of Eddie Kingston.
This might be a bad idea here by Kevin Steen. He has Kingston grounded. Well, that definitely hurt Kevin Steen, but that might have done just as much damage to Eddie Kingston, Carson. He put up that bad knee, and all of Kevin Steen's weight coming down upon Kingston's knee.
Eddie Kingston come from the same mold as so many great brawlers. Cactus Jack, Dick the Bruiser, willing to take 4 or 5 shots to get one good shot in. Was the sacrifice enough? Is Eddie Kingston going to be able to capitalize and regain the advantage in this contest against Kevin Steen?
I'm going to stay tuned to find out. What is this?
Looking to go for the sharpshooter, perhaps. Kingston not want to get locked up in a hold that's just going to further exacerbate the injury to that already damaged knee.
Oh, big, hard forearm, back and forth, DDT out of nowhere. Well, that DDT might have been exactly what Eddie Kingston needed, Carson, to at least turn the tide a wee bit here.
Kingston now up to his feet, much quicker than I would have expected. Steen up as well, goes for the back fist, ducked by Steen. Steen had him up. Kingston landed on that bad leg. Moment's hesitation.
Oh, Uranagi, bad knee and all.
Big time clothesline. Very close
Absolutely.
to a 3 count there. Kevin Steen's hopes of taking the grand championship wherever he goes. We're almost dashed there by Eddie Kingston, who will fight tooth and nail to the last breath has escaped from his lungs to keep that title around his waist. And you hear Kingston saying it's finished.
Yeah.
It's done.
He said it.
Steen desperately clinging to the top rope. Kingston fighting.
Ooh.
Thought he was going to go for the back fist, but instead a rolling elbow right to the side of the jaw.
That's cut Steen loose from the ropes, but on the apron, it's going to make the job a bit more difficult for Kingston to get him back in and over.
Suplex him back in the ring, please.
I'm gonna break his neck.
Kingston is going to fight here to get Steen back into the ring. And you saw Steen there kick through the ropes.
Whoa!
Look at the agility on Steen.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Locks it in on that bad knee and ankle.
And we saw last night when Green Ant locked on the clover leaf to Eddie Kingston, he tapped almost immediately. And the mad scramble by Eddie Kingston to break that hold. He got to the bottom rope. And Kevin Steen pushed the limits of that 5 count, risking disqualification.
Kevin Steen back up to his feet. Kevin Steen, I believe.
Kevin Funstein.
Kevin Funstein. Funstein. Is it Funstein?
Cannonball attempt by Steen.
Nobody
misses.
home.
There was no water in that boat.
Eddie Kingston. Round the way. Oh!
Scores with that suplex. But Steen, great presence of mind to get out of the ring. You don't want to get covered, but Kingston not quick enough to capitalize.
Well, not quick enough. The man's injured, Carson. Give him a break.
Well, I'm explaining to the fans at home watching.
Kingston slowly following Steen out to the floor. Steen catches the boot to the midsection. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! Powerbomb on the apron. Right on the edge of that apron, Carson.
And that's just wood and steel there. Very little padding. I say it millions of times.
Hooks the leg. And oh! What? He got his shoulder. I can't believe it.
You can't believe it. I can't believe it. But most importantly, Kevin Steen can't believe it. He can't believe Eddie Kingston kicked out. He should know. He should study. Eddie Kingston has taken more punishment than I've ever seen any man take in my life. And he has proven it right here tonight in Easton. I'll tell you this, Eddie Kingston definitely wants to leave Easton here to go to our excursion to Florida in just 4 weeks.
Oh, no.
Steen, though, has different things in mind here as he's trying to get Kingston up for the package pile driver.
Oh! Walloped him with that back fist, but only a 2, 2.5, 2 3/4.
Kingston got all of them with that back fist, but not enough to keep Steen down.
Oh!
Bounced his head off the ring post, and now back fist to the future to the back of the head cover. And Eddie Kingston still your grand champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, making his 9th successful title defense, and still grand champion of Chicago, Eddie Kingston.
Eddie, congratulations. I was watching this match very closely, and to be honest with you, I was hoping you would hold on to that belt, like I knew you would. Last night, you gave me the fight of my life. And on that night, I came out on top. But Eddie, I'm not done yet. I want a shot.
You're real cute. You're a real sweetheart. Yeah. Thanks for coming out. Like I need you. Yeah. Thanks. You know what? I'll see you March 9th in Orlando, Florida. You got the match.
To do that. Oh, they dropped something.
Still a chance.